If I see someone prettier than you, then I will, my love. There is something I want to tell you today, something that comes straight from the deepest part of my heart. Sometimes people ask strange questions about love. They ask what would happen if someone more attractive walked into the room. They ask whether beauty can replace beauty, whether admiration can replace connection, and whether a new face can somehow erase 1,000 memories. My answer has always been simple: if I ever see someone prettier than you, I will still choose you, not because you are the only beautiful person in the world, but because what I feel for you was never built on appearance alone. The truth is that beauty catches attention, but love captures the soul. When I look at you, I do not just see a face. I see every conversation that made me smile on difficult days. I see every moment when you stood beside me without being asked. I see the kindness in your heart, the warmth in your words, and the way you make ordinary moments feel extraordinary. That is why no comparison could ever be fair. How can someone compete with memories? How can someone compete with trust? How can someone compete with the feeling of being understood? If I ever meet someone who is considered more beautiful by the world, I will simply appreciate that beauty and move on. Because admiration is not the same thing as love. Love is waking up and wanting to hear your voice. Love is seeing something funny and immediately wanting to share it with you. Love is making plans and automatically imagining you in them. Love is finding comfort in your presence, even during silence. Love is choosing the same person over and over again, not because there are no alternatives, but because none of the alternatives feel like home. You are my home. The world often treats love like a competition. It tells people that there is always someone prettier, smarter, richer, funnier, or more successful waiting around the corner. Maybe that is true. There may always be someone who excels in one category or another, but real love is not about finding the person who wins every category. It is about finding the person who makes your heart feel at peace, and that person is you. When I think about all the moments we have shared, I realize that the most beautiful things about you cannot even be photographed. I love the way you care. I love the way you listen. I love the way you remember little details that everyone else forgets. I love the way you keep trying even when life becomes difficult. I love the way your laughter changes the mood of an entire room. I love the way you make people feel valued. I love the way you inspire me to become a better version of myself. Those qualities are priceless. No stranger could suddenly appear and replace years of connection. No perfect smile could erase meaningful memories. No beautiful face could outweigh genuine loyalty. That is not how love works. Love grows roots, and the roots we have built together run deep. If I see someone prettier than you, I will remember that beauty is everywhere. But what we have is rare. Rare is finding someone who understands your silence. Rare is finding someone who believes in you when you doubt yourself. Rare is finding someone whose happiness genuinely matters to you. Rare is finding someone whose presence makes life brighter. You are rare. You are not just another face in a crowd. You are the person connected to countless meaningful moments in my life. Every memory carries your fingerprints. Every dream carries a piece of your influence. Every lesson I have learned about patience, kindness, and commitment has been strengthened because of you. That is why my choice remains unchanged. I choose the person who has been there. I choose the person who knows my flaws and still stays. I choose the person who has seen my strengths and encouraged them. I choose the person who has become part of my story. I choose you. The world changes constantly. People change, trends change, standards of beauty change, but genuine affection survives those changes. The older I get, the more I understand that true attraction is much deeper than appearances. Real attraction grows from respect, it grows from trust, it grows from shared experiences, it grows from understanding, it grows from friendship, and when all of those things come together, they create something stronger than temporary admiration. They create lasting love. So if someone prettier than you walks by tomorrow, I will smile and continue walking, because my heart is not searching for someone else. My heart already knows where it belongs. It belongs with the person who has made countless ordinary days feel special. It belongs with the person who has turned conversations into memories. It belongs with the person whose happiness genuinely matters to me. It belongs with you. There are people who spend their entire lives looking for what we have. Some never find it. Some come close but never quite reach it. Some mistake attraction for love and spend years realizing the difference. But when I think about us, I understand something important. The greatest gift in a relationship is not perfection, it is connection, and our connection means more to me than any comparison ever could. You are not important because you are flawless, you are important because you are you. You have your own way of thinking, your own way of smiling, your own way of caring, your own way of making people feel loved. Nobody else can duplicate that. Nobody else can become you. And nobody else needs to, because my heart is not looking for a replacement. It is grateful for what it already has. So if I ever see someone prettier than you, I will simply be reminded of something beautiful. Then I will think of you and remember something even more meaningful. I will remember loyalty. I will remember trust. I will remember friendship. I will remember laughter. I will remember comfort. I will remember love, and once again, without hesitation, I will choose you. Not because you are competing against the rest of the world, not because you have to prove anything, not because you have to be perfect, but because you have already become irreplaceable in the ways that matter most. That is the truth I want you to carry with you. You never need to compete for my appreciation. You never need to compare yourself to others. You never need to worry about measuring up to impossible standards. Your value has never depended on being better than everyone else. Your value comes from the incredible person you are, and that is more than enough. So if I see someone prettier than you, then I will do exactly what I have always done. I will appreciate the beauty I see. Then I will come back to the person who owns my heart. I will come back to the person who knows my story. I will come back to the person who makes life brighter. I will come back to you, every time. Without question, without hesitation, without regret, because among all the people I could meet in this world, you are the one I cherish, respect, and care for the most. And that is why, today and always, my choice remains the